This video was recorded live on my Twitch channel. Check out all of my live streams down in the description below. It's time for Fuji Speedway 2005. Course length is 2.84 miles. It has 88.6 feet of elevation difference. Obviously, it's a real-life road course, so it's only one layout, the Ford's layout. Let's see what's available in the dealership, and I'm going to assume it's going to be dealers we had before. I know for sure we skip. There's a couple of dealership cycles we skip, so I'll have to figure out how we don't get to skip them next time because I want to use as many different cars as possible. What have I bought from here before?
Okay, Ender, I found it. So basically, Rick won. He was driving the M3, the 89 M3. Then here I was, 12.7 seconds behind in second place. And then you were 4 seconds behind me. And then there was Jay in a Mazda Roadster S, and he was so far behind, he DNF'd.
By the way, have you raced any of the JTTC cars yet?
I haven't, but I think that's what we're going to go with because it is Fuji Speedway. So fuck it. The 2000 Honda Castrol Mugen NSX. I was kind of hoping there'd be another NSX, but this one's pretty based. Fuck it. We'll go with this one.
Hey.
I think this is my favorite one after the Takata.
So I think what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to basically do is instead of switching 3 tire compounds, I'm going to switch 2, so that way it's just one dealership cycle per track. So that way we don't skip anything, because I know for sure we for sure skip something, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not distraught by it or anything, but yeah, I just want to make sure we don't get like repeat cars, because then it becomes a challenge of like, okay, what have we used already, what can we use, blah 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 blah. So Fuji 2005, we're gonna see where our first of 2 opponent lists are. Okay, cool. It's 2 NSXs and 2 Audi DTM cars. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So DTM versus
good.
JTTC.
Yeah, Super GT.
Yeah.
Just like it was supposed to be.
Oh, it was supposed to be.
What
like
should have
that.
been? Yep.
God damn it, Gerhard.
How the hell did they threw that all away? Like they literally got what they wanted and they threw it away. What the hell? I hate it.
I'm still pretty sure that was Gerhard's fault.
Gerhard Berger?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a DTM hunter.
Like
Because he wanted DTM to remain pure and shit.
Oh my god.
But
What?
that wasn't financially valuable really, so yeah, in the end
No,
it just became,
Of course it wasn't. And with the series dying, like, dude.
yeah, it became the ADAC GT Masters 2. Cool. And the sad thing is, it's still the only race at the Norris Ring. Like, that's the only race that remains now, and it's just GT3s.
I was gonna say now, basically not JTTC, but Super GT is now its own league now again. Because now they have, they have GT 500s now. Which, by the way, they changed a bit of it, but it's because we got the Z, we got the Supra, and then we got the interesting NSX, the Type S or something. I don't even know what it is now. And then we had a GT 300, so that's the World Worlds, and now their own little thing now. So technically, Super GT won again against DTM. So yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. I mean, I just, it sucks because like GT 500 cars are so badass in general, but those DTM cars could have been so cool against them, dude. Oh well. Andrew got lucky to see the showdown or whatever it was called.
Yeah, the showdown of the Super GTs versus the DTMs at Hockenheim.
By the way, the reason why the Super GTs were bad at that race is because they don't have good tires at the time.
Yeah, they were, because they were running the harder compounds they're using Super GT.
Yeah, so they're just absolute. I think one of them even crashed, I think, because of that.
No, that was the Lexus that caught fire, I think.
Huh.
I remember looking behind me on the grandstands and seeing smoke coming out of it, so...
And then at the what's it called, the Japanese round, the Super GT cars got better.
Because DTM wasn't allowed to use the DRS.
I mean that's karma, right? In a way.
Yeah, kinda.
And I think that's the reason why, like, in my mind, I don't think it's true, but I think that's why DTM doesn't want to race with those kind of cars, because they're just getting absolutely wrecked on. buy these kind of cars.
Are you saying that as a Super GT fanboy, or are you just saying that in general?
In general.
Fucking
Like-
fanboys.
I don't know. It depends on if Super GT would have adapted the. Nah, I think they wouldn't have. It would have
They would
depended
not.
on if they would have overtaken the DRS system. But yeah, they wouldn't have probably.
I don't think so.
It would be weird because I don't think they ever done that ever on their cars.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to do that because they'll think, oh, it's manufactured in a way for them. Because
The sad.
Hmm?
The sad thing is, even if DTM would have tried to reinvent itself and maybe go back to its roots, like actual street cars tuned up, like that wouldn't have been spectacular enough anymore. Like no one would have bothered watching that. I think, sadly.
And you know what's even more sad? After what happened on the finale for DTM last year, I don't know if people were really into it after what happened. What was it? Something
Yeah,
about
Oh, with Vanderlinde or whatever is it, Vanderlinde and
Yeah.
I keep
Jim
forgetting.
Lawson.
Lawson, yes, because I know
Yeah,
that this might sound crazy. I get Oscar Piastri and Liam Lawson mixed up all the time.
fair enough. But yeah,
Yeah, they're both from Oceania. One's from
Yeah.
New Zealand, the other's from Australia.
Yeah,
But yeah, Larson got yeeted.
and they're both really badass. But
What
yeah,
else? And then Timor's what happened in that race.
Yeah.
So
No,
They actually
that's
banned it?
sweet.
they banned it, but I don't know if people are going to be watching DTM because I know that the Larson's not racing there anymore because he just hated it completely. Burnt bridges, gone.
can you really
So-
blame him though?
He was racing there to begin with because Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bull got a couple of Ferraris and put Alex Albon on one and Liam Lawson the other. And I think now
Yeah.
Red Bull just pulled out because of that.
I
One
think
of-
in the
Oh god.
No. Finish.
I think in a way I felt like some of these guys got really dirty because of that whole situation. And sad.
Yeah.
that GT racing is good, but I think because of that, some of the I heard some of the open wheel fans just hate DTM completely, or even GT racing completely because of how much shenanigans that happened
Yeah, what's up, Tori?
that weekend.
I mean, open wheel fans in general are some of the most toxic people on the planet. Because if it's not Formula One, the racing series is complete garbage.
Fans
So-
of
Yes.
anything are toxic in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fanboys.
That's why I
in
fucking
general.
hate everything. I'm not a fan of anything. I fucking hate everything. Fuck.
Yes. Everything is a rivalry.
Everyone is a fucking liberal.
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
everyone is flat. There we go. that's
Yeah.
better.
Very well said. Poetry.
One of the biggest
Balls.
Yes. Now, one of the biggest things on why I hate COVID is that we never got to see the modern the old DTM cars at understop.
I think that's
Rip.
pretty based.
You say one of the
Or-
reasons why I hate COVID, like if people like COVID.
Yeah, nah, that's one of my big reasons why I hate COVID. Was because of it we got the Monza round for the old DTM cars cancelled and we got understop cancelled.
What we got canceled for our side, Ken? I think we got what's the Grand Prix got that canceled our side.
Well, I think he means in general like events that could have been but never happened because of the pandemic. We still have the GP of Long Beach. Formula Drift Sonoma was supposed to be a thing, but that got canceled because of the pandemic.
Oh right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
IndyCar Richmond was supposed to come back, but it got completely canceled because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
That was supposed to
would've been
happen.
awesome. That would have been awesome.
I completely forgot about that one.
Vietnam.
Oh yeah,
Thank God.
To be fair, I don't think Vietnam would be great. To be fair.
Salika's about to ruin the whole career now.
I wonder
Yeah.
what it looks like. I wonder what it looks like now. The track is it like everything's removed yet, or is it still parts in there?
Hold up,
There's
I wasn't
I think the
fully
permanent
listening to
buildings
the
are probably still up.
conversation. Why am I gonna end somebody's career? Hold up.
Because Mikhail said that the Vietnam Grand Prix wouldn't have been great.
Here's the thing, we don't know that. The thing is, I'm gonna defend the track because I had a great time on it on F1 2020.
It's
Had a
just
great time.
F1
I
2020.
had some great races there, like some very good races there. and I enjoyed the challenge and overall flow of it.
Level A.
It felt, I know it's a Tilted zone, but it felt different in a way.
We're gonna keep this field for the rest of the races.
I liked it.
Fair
And
enough.
I was curious how it would have turned out in the real world, but
I mean, now what's going on? We have one counter. Now we have potentially 3 tracks in the United States now for some reason.
Miami, Las Vegas, and Austin.
I don't know how they're gonna do a race in Vegas. I really don't know how that's gonna work.
Money.
Yeah, but
they're
how
gonna
would...
use the drag strip from GT4.
No.
Yes, the drag strip.
Like,
family.
you've been to Vegas, right? Okay. How the hell are they gonna?
Don't you remember? I was there for the GT Americas final.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure.
Oh,
But yeah,
Just
but
making sure, alright.
I'm
I've been to
Will you be
Vegas
there?
way too many times, bro. I know that city very well.
I know, but the strip ain't gonna fit like 22 F1 cars and a paddock and the grandstands in that small part. Maybe downtown, but I don't know about the strip because they always want to do the strip. They're not gonna do a race at the Fuji Speedway. I can definitely tell you that much. They're not doing that.
Oh, you're welcome, Krona. Also, hi, Krona. How's it going, dude?
I could-
Oh yeah, they
I
will.
could-
Yeah, they will. They'll find a way, dude. They'll find a way to make a track accessible there. Don't forget that the GP's what's it called? Well, actually, it's different because it's not an FIA Grade 1 track. But they'll figure something out, bro. Like if they have enough funding, which they do, they'll make it happen. A night race.
Please have the fucking Sepang Grand Prix back. Holy fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like,
MotoGP is there this weekend, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Wait,
are
really?
Yeah,
doing.
they're doing testing.
okay,
Ah.
so it's not dead yet.
Fuck, I fucking love Sepang. Jesus Christ, I love
Yeah,
that track.
Yeah,
Sepang is sick
Sepang
as
is
fuck.
great.
Yeah, what's up,
And
Tank?
it's situated in an area where the weather can be super fucking crazy.
It could be wet. It could be wet. I can say
Yeah,
that.
it could be wet in Sector 1, completely dry in Sector 2, and then kind of wet-ish in Sector 3.
What
basically-
race was? What was the race again where both the Jordans were in the lead, but then spun out in the last corner?
It was either
When it was-
2000 or 2001?
Wait, the Jordans led there in that race?
Yeah, because of the
For a
crazy
bit.
rain.
Yeah.
But
I
then
mean, both
immediately
Ferraris
spun
crashed
off.
out. I think it was the
Did they?
2000 Grand Prix.
Nah, that was like where Ferrari had their 1-minute pit stop.
Oh. Yeah.
Playing Wreckfest? Nice.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, where they were pitting Barrichello but couldn't get the right tires.
Yeah.
Hey,
That has to be
here-
2000.
Here's the thing, though. At least he did pit stop like in like less than 2 minutes or something. Because I know someone did not have a good pit stop. Now, was
Yeah.
it someone's wheel got stuck? Who was that? It was one of the Mercedes.
Those were McLarens.
Mercedes
No.
McLaren.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was pretty much the factory team. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna guess because I don't remember that race.
No, because I know someone had like their wheel stuck and they retired, and it took that long to remove the tire off. They even
You mean
tweeted about it.
Bottas?
Yeah,
No.
Bottas.
When they had
Oh.
to fucking wait.
Oh,
where
you
they
mean
had
that
to-
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about that one because at least
Over 24 hours.
At least Barrichello left after 1 minute, at least.
Yeah, Bottas never left. The ride never ends.
The car's still there.
What's worse, Bottas is still there as well. He's hostage there.
Yeah, mentally he
Not
stayed
allowed
there.
to leave. All right, final race.
The ride never
But-
ends.
But yeah, I hope if they do go to Vegas for F1, Jesus Christ, I hope it's better than the Caesar Palace track that they had.
Nah, Caesar's
it will
Palace
be.
was perfect. Caesar's Palace was perfect.
No, it's already been
Little
built over
Caesars?
already. It's already been built already. The what's it, the parking lot? I think it's already been built
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, it's overbuilt. With
Yeah, they built over the parking lot.
Yo, Little Caesars?
There was actually a proposal to
How about this? We'll race up and down the parking lot. You want to make that as a race? We can do that.
Little
Yeah,
Caesars
just
Grand
ask
Prix.
Formula E. Oh, no,
Pretty
wait,
much.
there was an exhibition center. Forget it.
Oh my.
Forget it,
Oh
Uh, Who was that who crashed out at Caesar's Palace again? Where actually his fucking legs got exposed, but he miraculously didn't sustain any injuries?
Oh my
Was that-
god.
Was that the
I think
Angeles?
no, it was one of the Legions. I don't remember which one.
man. It's Joe.
Like actually, that was
Let
as
me
scary
check.
as that was as scary as Kubica at Montreal back then.
Hell yeah.
I swear that track, Caesar's Palace, it feels like when you drive in that track, your arms just get tired because you gotta go like in a different
Yeah.
way that you were used to. Because I think it was like a different. It was different, right? It was like it's not like any other F1 track at the time.
Yeah.
Aren't most of the F1 tracks like clockwise?
Yeah, it's
Clockwise,
not-
yeah. Counterclockwise, yeah.
yeah. So, and even the IndyCar drivers don't like it when they race there too because it was just that weird.
It
Or
was,
back
it was a
then-
fake. It was a fake oval. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it's still terrible.
Oval.
Yeah,
So Matt, did you
Oval.
find it out yet?
And you know that's not the only track they had in Vegas at the time at the strip because there's like there's another one called Stardust something whatever.
I
Yeah, there.
I
don't know what-
feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't really remember that track from the 1990s. What I do remember is that Fuji Speedway 90s is up next.
Hey.
Move.
Caesar's Palace